and welcome back to Friendsim, where we're going to anger the librarian. Oh boy, this is not going to end well.
I like how we're calling her a librarian when there's been no actual indication that she is in fact a librarian. She's more like, I know she goes to the librarian, is studious, but...
I don't know, I think it's just like her, well, okay, first of all, just the glasses and the overall outfit.
Yeah.
But her name is Linera, just the first part, just my brain's like, yeah, like a library. And Scalby?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Skillabus. Yeah, I think that's...
Syllabus.
Yeah, that's what it's making me think of.
Maybe.
Anyway, let's see what happens if we max out her knife dealies.
We get stabbered. Make some wild claims.
I am in Bronya. We're best friends. We're like...
You feel all of each other's quadrants.
Oh, God.
You and Bronya go way back. If Linera is unfamiliar with your history, it might be because your friendship with Bronya predates hers.
Oh, God.
And actually, part of why you texted her today was because your close friendship has recently been getting a little red, you could say. Bronya needed someone to step in and fill the hole in her blood pusher that left by Elward, after all.
Oh, no.
Considering the changing nature of your relationship, Bronya has been even more protective of you than usual lately.
Uh-oh.
Linera doesn't seem impressed by your astute cultural knowledge, nor does she look intimidated. Her glasses reflect opaque in the murky cavern light as she takes a step closer. Her claws, you've just noticed, are very sharp.
Oh, this isn't good. Bronya is very protective of... Blech. Bronya is very protective of those she pities. You've got that much right. If you're telling the truth. And I don't know that you are. Maybe she would want to protect you. If she knew that you were here.
Oh, fuck. You fucked up. If Linera intercepted Bronya's phone, then Bronya has no idea you reached out, and you could be disposed of with none the wiser.
Oh, I was thinking she like read the messages.
Yeah.
Not that, I thought that Bronya,
Yep. You and MS Paintman made some key assumptions here.
Oh no. Look what you made me do. By the way, one of her, the troll card things, it has like these 3 lines for each of them. One of hers is something to the effect of, she has a list with names that are underlined or something, written in red ink and underlined or something, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Which apparently was a reference to somebody, and people were arguing over who it was. Some people were saying it was Taylor Swift, some people were saying it was somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Who like predates Taylor Swift, I don't remember.
Look what you made me do.
Yeah, that is a direct reference to a Taylor Swift song, though.
Remember when Taylor Swift tried to copyright the phrase "long time no see"?
Did she seriously do that?
I don't know if it was her. It was somebody.
Fuck. What even?
I don't know. I think I was still in high school back when that was a thing, though it might have been like my last year. It's been a while. Anyway.
Also, I was gonna say something about Taylor Swift, but I don't really know that much about her.
Yeah.
Just from what little I do know, she seems low-key crazy.
Does she?
Yeah, like not Linera levels of crazy, but...
All I'm aware is, aren't the majority of her songs about people she's dated and had issues with or some such? So she's like George Strait in that regard?
Maybe? I don't remember, man. Bleh. Anyway. No! Hi.
You had no idea someone in a skirt that long could move so fast.
Oh, God. Oh, spooky. Yeah, okay, so is it like, in the comments below, let us know, but is it a thing that Jade Bloods are just fast? Because I wasn't actually sure if that was a thing, or if I just assumed that was a thing, or if that's like a rainbow drinker thing, or what. I think they're fast, though. I think that's their thing. I think. I don't know.
In here, I thought their thing was being neutral.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... He's a Jade Blood!
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty neutral. I thought I was a heavy breather or some such.
Huh?
That's...
Heavy breather?
That... When you got me to take a couple quiz thingies.
Your aspect is, breath. And I want to say it wound up you were a... Was it Witch of Breath or something like that?
Dude, I don't remember.
I think it was Witch of Breath.
I have no idea what any of that's supposed to mean for me.
You have, like, super mastery control of wind or some shit? I don't know.
I mean, true to life. I am the master of the wind. It's what they called me back in school, mockingly. Because they found out I had this stupid thing when I was little where I would pretend to make the wind blow around. Because when I was a little kid, I believed it. I never totally unbelieved it, but I don't know.
That seems like a stupid thing for people to make fun of you about.
I mean, it is. It was only like one person who ever even, and it was like a one-off thing.
Did you beat the ever-loving crap out of him?
Nah. That was never my style, bruh.
Dang. It's my style.
I mean, yeah, but... I'm just goofy.
Death to all who oppose me!
Alright, Lanera.
I remember there was that, there's like some guy who was like bugging you on the bus. And I wanted to beat him up. Which am I supposed to pick?
Bottom one.
Right. But then you weren't beating him up, and my brain was like, wait, do I beat him up or do I not beat him up? Anyway.
It's time to be an escape artist.
Yeah, man. 'Cause that works out. That worked out so well in, fucking...
Whenever we tried to escape from anybody.
You know, the tick bitch who has a name similar... Ardata Carmilla. Anyway.
You look around to see if there's anything within reach that you could use to free your bound hands. On the desk a few feet away, you spot a spiral-bound notebook with a nasty-looking edge on its binding. You scoot your chair over, doing your best not to make any noise, but Lanera is too busy wailing to notice regardless. You get a hold of the notebook and saw through the rope on your wrists.
It was so hard to watch her and Elward together. Elward doesn't deserve her. She was so mean. I know she's a cerulean, but I swear if she shows her face in this cavern again, I will go straight... I will go straight for her primary spurt artery.
It's a good reminder that Lanera is dangerous. You saw faster, and success! Your hands are now untied. Lanera's back is turned to you while she gets up from the floor, and you take a quick look at the notebook in your hands. It seems to be a carefully annotated and organized scrapbook/diary chronicling Lanera's friendship with Bronya. On one hand, it's a bit creepy in the context of how you're still held hostage by the person who made this, but on the other hand, it does pull at your heartstrings. But you keep a firm grip on those heartstrings because you've still got to get out of here. When Lanera turns back to face you, you leap from your chair, brandishing the scrapbook in front of you like a shield.
Uh-oh.
If she comes any closer with that knife, you can destroy this scrapbook in an instant with your acidic spit. That's right. Your alien anatomy has destructive powers that can vaporize Lanera's precious Bronya memories in seconds.
No, you can't! What are you doing? How dare you touch that book!
For a terrifying second, you think she might lunge at you, but then Lanera steps to the side, giving you a straight shot to the cave exit. As you scuttle your way towards freedom, you remember your phone. Lanera took it from you when she knocked you out, but you don't know how you could possibly get another one.
No way! I'm not giving you anything that you might use to contact Bronya! I won't have you messaging her behind my back and trying to replace me as her best friend!
It seems like nothing you said when you were tied up had any impact on her at all. Maybe forcing people at knife point to be your therapist doesn't result in quality therapy. You still feel bad for her, but it's time to break out the big guns. If Lanera doesn't return your phone, you will find another way to reach Bronya, and you'll tell her everything. Not only the lowdown on Lanera's stalking and kidnapping tendencies, but also the truth about how Lanera feels about her.
Uh-oh.
Lanera gapes at you, her eyes fill with tears again, but she hands over your phone.
I can't believe how cold you are! I thought that maybe we were bonding, that maybe I could start to trust someone other than Bronya. But you didn't mean a single word of all those things you said!
Lanera's face twists and contorts between rage and grief. When you make the phone scrapbook trade, she drops the knife in her other hand and clutches the scrapbook to her chest, like it's one of the wigglers in the Jade Blood nursery. You don't feel guilty for doing what you had to escape unharmed. but you can't help but wish that you had been able to actually help her.
It's clear to me now. Bronya's the only friend I will ever have.
Yeah, very true.
Huh?
You're kind of just one of those people nobody wants to get near. You're a creep, and a weirdo, and a sociopath.
Dang. Like, what even caused her to get so crazy to begin with?
Not established, it's just who she is.
I mean, that...
Maybe we'll find out in some other character's storyline somehow, but I doubt it.
Or in How to Saw Back 2 or something. Her tragic backstory of how her friend stabbed her in the back and so she fucking can't trust people or some shit.
I thought she was just an obsessive weirdo
Well, yeah, but...
who lives in a cave.
Okay, but how does something like that start, man? I mean, the cave thing is because she's a Jade Blood and all the Jade Bloods live in a cave. But how did the obsessive tendencies start?
It starts with being insecure and having a friend and then just never growing past your insecurities and reading too much into your friend when you shouldn't and blah.
Yeah. Suppose that makes sense.
I mean, honestly, when you have, no friends, it's very easy to, it's very easy to slip into, quasi-romantic, not really romantic, but quasi... It's easy to read more affection into everything whenever someone does something nice for you than you really should.
Yeah.
For experience,
Yeah.
I can say that. And that's my dark history.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So we got all the endings now, then?
Yeah, and this one was also super short. Maybe we should just lump all the bad endings together in one video.
That, once again, violates my whole thing where I want to post them in order.
Well. Okay.
Oh, well.
You have to listen to people complain about you making short episodes.
Whatever. Oh, I don't care.
So thus far, nothing... we have not uploaded any of, the mega demands or, the...
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna post all the Friendsim episodes we got so far, that we recorded tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe my plan was to start with the Mega Man one.
Mm-hmm.
And, I wasn't sure if I was gonna post off after that, or if I was gonna post, fucking, what's it called? Earthbound. Or if we want to play something else. We should probably finish one of those before starting something else, honestly, but...
Well, we gotta be starting something. Random musical chorus for no reason. Why did I say chorus? I meant reference. I'm dumb. Ignore me.
Anyway. Let us know in the comments below whether you're more interested in off or... Earthbound, I guess.
Actually, don't. Let us know in the comment below if you've ever read more into someone else's, kindness than you should have.
Yeah. Just tell us.
Spill your tsundere tendencies.
Oh, man. Alright. Blue. Well, we'll see you guys in the next thing.
I mean, we won't see them.
Don't... You
I already
you've
made
already
this joke.
made... Yeah. Bye-bye!
Auf Wiedersehen.